Before I share with you my story, I'd like to thank my parents, my AVID family, and the AVID program. Thank you all. I always believed my grandmother had the most beautiful garden in the entire neighborhood. There's not a single day that went by without her tending her garden. Rain or shine, her flowers are always loved by the sweetest of old ladies. I swear, every time I received a kiss on the cheek, I got a toothache. I'm getting a toothache just thinking about it right now. She was sweeter than any candy a kid could ever dream of eating. She really knew how to pick me up when I was down, or nurse me to health when I was ill. Oh, how I loved that sweet old lady down on Parsons Place. I never thought I would see her leave until she said her last goodbye. Every problem I had ever had, Grandma would kiss them all away. Lost in my own world, I had no idea who I could turn to for answers. Fortunately, I was introduced to the wonders of the AVID program. In my first year with AVID, I was a timid yet angry outcast child. What can I say? I miss my grandmother. However, I began to learn to cope with the help of AVID. Thanks to the family-like bond AVID offers, I was able to open up, make more friends, and collaborate and interact with them through tutorial work habits. Despite the fact that many of my peers found tutorial work habits difficult to incorporate into their learning, I managed to use it to my advantage and help others with the point of confusion to slowly work towards a solution. Our AVID class has some of the brightest and most productive students. They all had similar ideas of achieving a college degree, and I learned to challenge myself at the competitive level of my peers. I began to understand the value of an education. I learned how to be an asset to my community and to be a role model to my siblings by showing them the path to a successful future. My parents separated during my sophomore year. I could only wish my grandmother was still home, tending her garden and listening to my troubles. Sadly, she was gone. Instead, I turned to my AVID family. They helped me to see that I was not alone. There are many other kids in the same situation that I faced myself in. My tutors provided me great mentoring on how to use my situation as motivation to keep some sort of structure at home that was centered on my academic success. Sure enough, the advice worked. Later that year, I was proclaimed AVID Sophomore Student of the Year. It gave me the confidence to keep up my grades and not let family troubles intervene with my study work habits. With AVID as my backbone, I increased my knowledge by taking many rigorous courses. I took 5 AP tests and passed 4. Thank you. Thus, resulting in my AP Scholar Award, a great honor. AVID has also helped me become a member of the National Honor Society, shaping me into a responsible student with excellent work habits. The AVID strategies that have helped pave my journey thus far have been the Wicker essential skills. Writing helped me understand the effectiveness of note-taking and peer evaluation. Through inquiry, I have been able to work through ambiguity in tutorials and Socratic seminars. Collaboration has taught me to work with my peers towards a common goal and helped me develop independence. organization helped me structure a similar focused note-taking system and manage my time for studying. Lastly, but not least, reading helped me apply prior knowledge and make connections to other texts, myself, and the outside world. My desire to give back to AVID has helped build personal skills. For example, I thought of ways to give back to my class, and so I decided to run for AVID class president. Not knowing what I was getting myself into, I was granted the privilege. This enabled me to become a stronger leader. This fall, I will attend the University of San Diego. My dream is to become a psychologist and help troubled teens who share similar stories to the ones that I have. I want to help them see the positive things in life, like the flowers my grandmother used to grow. She once told me, if you give a flower a smile, it will grow up to blossom with abundant beauty. Just like the beauty of my grandmother's heart, I too will become a beautiful success because of AVID. Thank you.